Streaming.
Sorry, I ramble.
Oh, it's fine. I have a tendency to ramble myself. Okay, actually.
Just catching you up.
Yep. Let's see. Desktop audio is good. Mic audio is good. And we are live. Welcome to another Reactionstravaganza, everybody.
Hey, yo.
Oh. So before we get started, I'm going to give you all a quick update. My work schedule is being shifted around, so instead of having Wednesdays and Saturdays off, I will be having Mondays and Fridays off for the immediate foreseeable future. So
I can change my schedule for the streams. It's no big deal.
Yeah, so just
technically they'll still be the same amount of days apart, pretty much. So.
Yep, pretty much. Just wanted to give you all that quick update. So, starting things off, we have another Mischief video. Absolutely obliterating the he-bitch known as Sneeko.
Cucko, I mean Sneeko. He's a bitch.
Yes.
Ooh.
Sneeko is an online...
Hold up. So, you were about
when he messaged me about it, you said we are going to be reacting to a video on Cucko. I mean Sneeko.
Yep.
You about made me spit soda all over my phone screen with that, bro.
Well, you can't tell me it's not true.
It's funny as hell. That's what it is.
I mean, the guy admitted to being a cuck. Actually, I should put this back in theater mode. Don't want my computer to crash like last time.
Why?
Yeah. Hey, shit happens.
I wish Lily was able to join us. She'd be saying a lot worse shit about him.
Oh, I'm sure.
One of them being, I bet he has a tiny dick.
You know, I just assume a lot of these alpha male grifters, like red pill grifters, do.
Yeah, if they brag about getting laid a lot, they probably have a small dick.
Yeah, and severe mommy issues.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the best relationship with my mother. I mean, I love her. We get along just fine. We don't always have the best relationship, but I love her. Even though she was out of my life for 10 years, that's not really her fault.
Yeah.
But you don't see me bragging about, oh yeah, I fuck a girl every weekend. No, fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, and by the way, sleeping with dozens of women at a stretch is not a flex. It just shows. It just shows that you have it just shows your insecurity.
It makes you look like a complete douchebag.
Was that? There's a Filthy Frank video I'll have to show after this one where it's like every few minutes insecurity intensifies. But let's...
Dun.
Yeah.
Sneeko is an online personality, not a charismatic, entertaining, or remotely likable internet personality, but an internet celebrity nevertheless. Originally rising to fame for essentially being nothing more than one of those teenage white girl quote pages on Instagram turned YouTuber. And now he's turned into the epitome of a soy boy.
Watch my clips! You want me to watch your clips or watch my clips?
They're Max face.
Yes. Charlie.
I'm sorry, but he just has a punchable face. I'm sorry.
He does. And he has a voice perfect for hentai.
Oh God, let's not visualize that. Let's just move on. Yeah, there you go, people. That'll keep you up at night. If you're lucky tonight, you might think of what he said.
You'll be in the shit.
It's like, honey, hold on, I need another Viagra.
You'll be lying in bed and just do one of those full body shivers.
Probably throw out a hip, but oh well, not our fault. You probably just suck at sex. Okay, So I won't interrupt anymore.
Okay.
He cry whenever people start bullying him, despite him being adamant that bullying needs to make a return through nothing but pure projection. After all, everyone bullying you for being a cuck.
Dude, that fucking image.
Bruh, trying to fucking get in the hole.
I don't know where Mischief found this meme, but God bless him.
Dude, I need to screen cap that and fucking say, hey, who leaked this picture? Who leaked this I'm gonna reactivate Facebook, crop out the Sneakos GF thing, and just say, which one of you fuckers sent me this picture of my ex-girlfriend's nudes? It's like you're in line at Disney World and someone fucking airdrops you a fucking picture. Someone airdrops you a picture of a Snapchat from a clownfish saying, "Where's my fucking son?"
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah.
It's like I'm saying, "Where's my fucking son?" But yeah, this fucking image though.
Jesus Christ, Mischief.
Who owns that many fucking chargers?
Exactly.
Unless a married meme master just woke up in the middle of the night, took everyone's chargers, and took that picture as a joke.
Right.
And all of our phones in this household, besides Lily, take the C-type, the new C-type Android charger, where it's basically like an oval shape, like it's like a straight oval. You can plug it in upside down or plug it in the other way.
Right.
Yeah, but she has an iPhone, so. Alright, let's move on.
Must be part of the Matrix attempting to cancel you.
Step back, I think I'm gonna vomit!
He is, however, not your typical soy boy, but rather a soy-filled man who thinks literal softcore child porn is perfectly acceptable so long as the message it promotes is good, as shown by his adamant support of the film Cuties.
And it was pretty good. It was
Yeah.
a pretty good movie. I went in ready to hate like everybody else. I saw the cover and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited.
And his
I wanted to let that image jump off the screen before I pause this. I'm just going to say this point blank. I don't give a shit what the message of your film is if it's executed poorly. Your message falls flat and your movie is still shit.
Cuties is shit and it's fucking gross, bro.
It's like Cuties tries to be this coming of age movie mixed in with like having a message about the sexualization of preteens, but it has that message while sexualizing preteens, and it's like I don't care what.
Fail.
Yo, dog, I heard you like child exploitation, so I put some child exploitation in a movie about how child exploitation is bad, so you can watch your child exploitation and feel bad about liking child exploitation.
I still think anyone who likes that movie can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. And this is why a lot of Christian movies, I feel, fail, because they're so laser focused about the movie being about spreading God's word that they forget that they're still supposed to be making a movie, and movies are supposed to be first and foremost entertainment, not a 90-minute to 2-hour soapbox.
Last Jedi.
Well, Last Jedi wasn't a soapbox so much as it was just 2.5 hours of Rian Johnson playing with his Star Wars action figures.
I was honestly scared to death you were going to say playing with himself behind the camera.
Well, that too, but here's the thing. Disney Star Wars is not Star Wars. Star Wars without George Lucas is just Star Wars fan fiction. End of.
Pretty much.
So, moving on.
His love for cuties, a softcore porn production masquerading as a film, is made all the more ironic by his dead serious fear of vaginas.
Pussy's just like an open wound. It's a gaping hole in a woman's body.
Yeah, and that's why I hate when women are like, I give head all the time. These dudes don't want to eat pussy or whatever. It's like, listen, it's not the same.
No.
If I stuck this lighter in my mouth right now, which I won't, that would be like sucking a dick. Licking a vagina is like a pit of mucus, and fleshy tissue, and
Babies come out of there.
periods. And
But to
pee
insinuate that the lighter is just like a
squirt.
dick, that's a big...
I'm just saying, it's like, it's not the same.
Bear in mind.
The fuck?
That makes me want to hurt myself very badly.
Quentin Tarantino managed to articulate the intricacies of eating pussy much better in the script for True Romance.
Well, yeah, it's Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, with Sam Jackson spitting that dialogue off. Anybody say he don't eat pussy, lying his ass off. So you saying you eat some pussy? Hell yeah, motherfucker, I eat everything. I eat the pussy, I eat the butt, I eat every motherfucking thing.
Uh-huh. That's what you're supposed to do.
I mean, it's Sam Jackson.
It's how you keep a woman, bro.
It's his God-given right to say that. And then Gary Oldman.
The man gave us Kill Bill.
And then Gary Oldman proceeds to whip out a shotgun and just blow everybody away. Oh. Pretend that's fine, son of a bitch. And you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Imagine trying to be a red pill alpha male with a fear of a vagina.
You don't know what you're missing out on, bud.
All I can think is to steal a quote from Hank Hill. What a bitch.
We don't talk about my ex that way.
And this is coming from an asexual. I'm not interested in sex at all. And I think you're a fuckboy.
Hey, I'm not a fuckboy. Sneaker's a fuckboy.
I know. That's who I was talking to.
I know. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, womp womp.
And people say I can't understand sarcasm. Oh well.
Yeah. So.
And this is the
move
same guy who started beef with Moist Critical over his relationship with his girlfriend via unreasonable and downright moronic quote-unquote criticism. I don't know about you guys, but it's my personal belief that someone who goes on the podcast and discusses how they love crying because they walked in on their girlfriend getting fucked by another man repeatedly is not the type of individual which should be criticizing others' relationships.
Because this was... Imagine seeing a
real.
girl you love, like...
Get fucked.
Get fucked.
You love her?
Yeah, I do. Love her. I was about to say love this bitch, I'm like, nah, I'm not say that. I love my
Queen.
My queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
What happened to the other
Is
girl?
there- is there-
Why
is
that
there-
one didn't last?
I'm crazy.
The first time, as soon as I saw like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked around. I'm just like, I can't do that. Like, feeling traumatic.
should've kept walking.
Or with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test. I know. You know what?
Although, to be fair, with his deep fear of vaginas, it's no wonder that he is also mentally cucked, unironically proposing to his girlfriend not via anything romantic, but instead via asking if she loves Andrew Tate and whether or not she thinks he should be released.
Free Andrew Tate? Free Kristen Tate?
Yes. Of course.
I love how all of Tate's nut huggers are saying Top G's been free when it's like he's on house arrest. He's anything but free at the moment.
Yeah.
All that happened was he got released from one form of incarceration to another, And assuming that Romanian prosecutors are compiling evidence against him, chances are he's going to be going to trial within the next 2 or 3 months. So I wouldn't exactly be celebrating his freedom right yet.
Yeah.
Hang on, but I'm gonna go inside and see if I can find that other Ford because it's pissing me off.
Sure. Should I keep the video going or just...
Yeah, keep it going.
Okay. There are less soy pod ways to propose to your reasons to propose to your girlfriend than she says free top G.
Bruh.
Dude, you look like a whole bitch right now. He doesn't even have any opinions of his own. He just takes whatever other people feed him and just regurgitates that and hopes it'll be enough to get by. The guy is a goddamn grifter.
Unfortunately, that's a lot of social media personalities.
Yeah, especially the ones who get big.
I mean, I wouldn't call him a personality. I just call him a fucking mood swing.
He's a sponge. He just soaks up everything.
Yeah. Like weirdos do.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think he believes in his alpha male red pill dog shit. Or like him recently quote unquote converting to Islam. I think he just does all that shit because that's what Andrew Tate does.
Where's the other red Ford?
What?
The other red Ford?
Yeah.
In that top drawer case. And
I just feel like he doesn't have any... Sneeko doesn't have anything going for him other than what he can mimic from Tate.
yeah, they're shooting at me. I'm going to the next building over. They can try to get some weapons.
Well, somebody's enjoying himself.
I'm still looking.
Where's your red cord?
Out there, but I figured out why it's not staying plugged in.
Why?
Oh, that little section that connects the two. Let's just say something inside of it's bent. And that's why it's not staying plugged in. I don't know how it got bent.
Chris Chan's duck.
Damn it, they got me.
It's them damn campers.
Okay, just take that one. Yes.
I'll figure this out later.
Well, hold up. Is there a white block that's a type C on both ends?
It's out there with the white cord. Mine's not that kind of cord. I have the block. I just need the cord.
So how's y'all days going?
Thank you. Love you.
You too, Jason.
Okay, sorry about that, bro.
No problem.
Hopefully this cord will stay plugged in and actually charge it.
Yeah.
There's something bent inside this other cord. That's why it's not staying plugged in. And don't ask me how it got that way in the first place.
No.
Anyway, where were we?
Sneeko proposing to his girlfriend over her saying free top grifter.
What a weirdo.
It's no wonder as to why she fucks other men. And it's fairly undeniable that this is not in any way, shape or form someone who's in the position to critique another man's relationship. It's damn near impossible to achieve a level of cuckoldry on par with Sneeko. He is simply the apex predator of cucks.
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
Although his...
That fucking meme!
Destroyed.
Burn!
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher from that 70s show. Burn!
His love for softcore child porn is apparently perfectly okay in his head. After all, he claims Charlie is the actual paedophile. Why, I hear you ask? Because he apparently looks like one.
And also, when you say address the pedophile allegation, Aiden, who looks more like a pedophile? Who would you rather not bring around your children? That dude with the beard and the fentanyl hair looking like he sleeps under a bridge, or me? Who looks like a pedophile? Does anyone, this is why this allegation is kind of stupid. Does anyone actually think I'm a pedophile? Does anyone think that? Take one look at this dude, it's like, whoa, I would not.
Nobody said you were a pedophile. We all said you are a douchebag for saying that you like a movie that borders on being softcore child porn.
This man's just grasping for any straw to try and make, those who call him out look bad.
This is that Bob's Burger skit where it's like, I'm literally grasping at straws.
I'm a fucking loser and I hate being called out.
Yeah, also, the fact that you leapt to that level makes me think that maybe you shouldn't be allowed within 50 meters of a school zone, cucko.
If he came near my kids, I'd probably shoot him.
I mean, you do like cuties. It wouldn't surprise me if sometime down the line this guy ends up getting some Onision level accusations thrown at him, or some mini lad accusations thrown at him, or he ends up like Jared Fogle.
Well, yeah, that reminds me of the last time I saw that guy on the internet was a meme that said, "Hi kids, spell tuna sub backwards." Apparently that's what I'm gonna do. He said that's what he's gonna do on their face.
Oh my god. Why am I now thinking of that boss fight from South Park, The Fractured But Whole, where they go into that prison and the final boss is Jared.
Oh god.
With his Subway sandwiches.
Or what? Are Subway sandwiches fucking missiles or something? What the fuck?
Not quite. Although he comes out of his cell and literally the first line is, "Hey kids, do you want some candy?"
Oh god.
And then Cartman just goes, "Oh fuck, it's Jared." Okay.
People who game all day, these Minecraft YouTubers, and them girls. It's Scott does Minecraft, these dudes gaming all day. That's always who it is. That's why he's so hard on that, probably because he has some weird stuff in his hard drive. Just saying.
You are in fact the one who, based solely on physical appearance, looks like a fucking pedophile. With a mustache like that, I'm honestly quite shocked you're allowed within a 50-mile radius of a school. How Moist supposedly looks like a pedo is truly beyond me. It's certainly not as if Sneeko is making any kind of intelligent jab at the man who looks like John Wick and Jesus had a baby, because Catholics stereotypically love little boys, since he has a below-average IQ.
Oh yeah.
Let's finish it up.
I mean, you just have to adore how smooth, agile, and intelligent Sneeko's response to Moist Critical pointed out the fact he self-admittedly likes a film of which his undeniable child pornography is.
side of the woke degeneracy, and that's why I will continue to defend the movie Cuties until Moist Critical decides to debate me about it. Nobody who hates the movie Cuties has seen it. It's about an Islamic family that moves from West Africa to France, a woke country that's literally on fire right now.
I am just going to bring up a little thing as a response to this.
Ooh, nobody gives a shit.
Oh, hi. Nobody gives a shit.
You could also use
This might be hard to believe, but are you aware that nobody gives a shit?
Fine. If I can't have my shoes, Karen can have her mom. We ought to look that up real fast.
Oh, God.
And the daughter of the family gets corrupted by TikTok and starts dancing provocatively and leaves her Islamic values behind. She goes from a good Muslim girl to a degenerate wokey, lying, twerking, and fighting, and it blows up in her face and her family's disappointed, and eventually she reverts back to Islam. I like that movie because I see it as another version of my life. I started YouTube at 11 years old, and following the trends of social media before God led me to complete degeneracy.
When it comes to saying the most dumb shit imaginable at any point in time.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
And due to Nico's below average IQ, it is certainly a possibility that he is genuinely too dumb to understand why Cuties is child porn. He may not have the mental capacity to recognize the fact that Cuties goes against his very own supposed message, as he uses child actors whilst putting them as well as forcing them into sexual situations, via grotesquely sexualizing them non-stop in the film and on the American posters. Not to mention, this is a film where the auditioning process quite literally just came down to whether or not the child in the room with these Hollywood pedophiles could twerk or not. They forced the girls.
Technically speaking, the movie was produced independently outside of Hollywood. The only connection it has to Hollywood is that Netflix picked it up for international distribution. But that doesn't change the fact that there were French adults in the room with these girls, auditioning them and picking them based on who could twerk the best.
That's just gross.
It is.
Auditioning to twerk in order to see if they were quote-unquote hireable for the roles. In no world is that acceptable, and in no world did they have to use real children and put real children into a softcore porn production. That is why Cuties is bad. And we all know the real reason as to why Sneeko loves Cuties. After all, he doesn't hide it very well, since he blatantly said that the sexualized children on the American posters for Cuties clickbaited him.
I saw the cover and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited. And I even tweeted like Cuties is clickbait.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
This is not by any means a mentally sound individual, hence him threatening Charlie with a gun over being called a cuck on the internet. This is a deluded, deranged and hilariously moronic individual of which I'm shocked hasn't received a welfare checkup from police due to his antics at this point.
Why does Tate look like a fucking penis?
Because that's just the way Meat Canyon likes to animate his stuff. It's a gross exaggeration.
He's a literal dickhead.
I mean, Meat Canyon wasn't too far off when he created that design.
I mean, like you said, if I shave my right nutsack, it look like Andrew Tate.
What did I say when I roasted that first time I roasted one of his music videos? That long-ass giraffe neck and a cranium that looks like a half-shaved testicle.
Oh, brother.
Now, I don't know if Meat Canyon made this video before or after I posted that video. I assume he did. I assume it was long before I posted my video.
Probably.
So, it's just a happy little accident.
Life is full of those.
But hey, I mean, Meat Canyon isn't wrong. Tate is a literal dickhead. He should change his name to Richard Cranium.
Smeagol in the hood looking ass.
That makes his Bugatti the Precious.
Oh, God. Take away that pressure. See how fast he loses his shit.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
That's pure entertainment right there, Wayne.
Yeah.
Seeing these bad people realize how over their lives are.
Andrew Tate, first time a Saints Row character came to life. And not even a good Saints Row, like Saints Row 2 or Saints Row the 3rd. We're talking like the Saints Row reboot from last year looking ass.
Yeah. That's what I meant, the reboot.
Harry Potter mustn't go back to Hogwarts looking ass.
Yeah, this is not what he wanted when Dobby wished to be human.
Yeah. Voldemort misplaced his sunblock and got a face full of incendio looking ass.
Yeah, if that's Dobby's new look, I feel really bad for him.
Steve Austin fell asleep on the tanning bed looking ass. Except at least Stone Cold's got balls.
Hell yeah.
Give me a... If you think Andrew Tate is just a poser, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. One of these days, there's like 2 more Andrew Tate videos music videos I've got to roast, and in one of them, I've got to do a Steve Austin what moment.
What?
What?
Yeah, you definitely got to throw in Tron. You definitely got to throw in John Tron's. What? What the?
Yeah. Simply put, Andrew,
No,
I don't like you. What? I dislike you. What? You get under my skin. What? You rub me the wrong way. What?
Fucking sound like Lil Jon right now.
I think you're a jackass. What? A douchebag. What? An asshole. What?
Yeah, except they'll be hurtful. What?
Okay.
Like when I was told I might not be graduating. What? Except I did graduate and I heard those fuckers wrong.
Yeah. When I was in the 7th grade, I had such a bad anger control problem that they didn't think I was going to graduate from middle school. And they were going to try to put me on, like, Ritalin or whatever. My mom was like, go fuck yourselves.
I can see your mom saying that.
She said, over my dead body.
Your mom's a good Christian woman, but I can see her standing up for you and herself when she's had enough of the bullshit.
Yeah, she said, over my dead body will you be medicating my child.
And this was like what? The mid-2000s?
Yeah, let's see. That was about... ...2005, 2006.
Good years, because they were before I was depressed.
Well.
Oh, well. Shall we finish off this bad boy?
Uh-huh.
One scroll through this soy boy's Twitter account tells you more than enough about him. He has been posting the most schizocopium-fueled shit I have seen in my entire life, non-stop for weeks on end, merely over Charlie blowing his back out during their internet beef. Redemption. To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize. You have the best ideas. Other people's opinions are usually more distractive than informative. Follow your own vision. Base your actions on love. Do things you love, and if you don't absolutely love something, stop doing it as soon as you can. Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto. We in a game, we in a game. Money ain't real, time ain't real. Money ain't real, time ain't real.
He's got bars for days.
Days.
Nobody reacts to my side of my own story. Everyone reacts to the hate. Soy boys need me to fail. You're not special from the 10 other soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it. Unless you're Brandon Buckingham.
I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes, than risk my manhood falling flat for Brandon Buckingham. If I lose the fight.
I was silenced by the Matrix, but the agents just can't stop saying my name. I refuse to lose. In fact, it has gotten so bad that this man has attempted to debate and or fight gimmick accounts on Twitter. That's how desperate for a W this man is, and it couldn't make me happier. Here's an Andrew Tate's grifting of Islam is egregiously disgraceful to witness.
This is incredibly offensive to all Muslims.
Would it be offensive to say I wish I would blow him up?
And now if only he, Nope, I'm not gonna go there.
Like, imagine if his version of getting swatted was someone running into his house. Allahu Akbar!
He seems like the kind of guy who is so inconsequential a personality that he would have to stage being swatted.
Yeah.
Kind of in the same way Rice Gum used to stage internet beefs.
Just for attention.
Until, YouTube wasn't until he got roasted off of YouTube and now just pretty much lives life as an OnlyFans pimp.
Probably doesn't make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who supports that guy, donates to his OnlyFans, just know you're a whole bitch.
To say the very least.
You a whole ass bitch.
Yeah.
Not even the bad kind, you're just a bitch.
Nico obviously should not be respected, but at least he has indeed proven that bullying does in fact need to make a return.
Bruh.
Somebody literally took the song Creep and turned it into I'm a cuck.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the video I was referring to earlier. Types of people on the internet by old Filthy Frank. Filthy Frank didn't fizzle out or fizzle away or burn out. He just left before shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
He was the smart one among us.
There's something that's been bothering me for a while now. A lot of people today are saying that this generation of kids are in fact the stupidest. Now that's debatable. Now I believe there have always been stupid people, but the internet provides greater opportunity for stupidity to be expressed and paraded. In this day and age with the internet, ignorance is a choice, and they're still choosing ignorance. Now,
actually, ignorance is a lifestyle on the internet.
That's a big no-shitter.
Yeah.
a retard.
You just gotta wonder who's being ignorant on purpose and who's actually fucking ignorant.
Yeah. You're almost required to be a dipshit on the internet.
I mean, yeah. My playthrough of Resident Evil, I hit a fucking snafu.
Yeah. The internet is basically just the living embodiment of Mike Judge's Idiocracy.
Sadly, there's a lot of fucking idiocracy in this world. It's sad. Shameful.
Ignorance is a choice, and they're still choosing ignorance. Now, retardation comes in all shapes and sizes, but today I want to explore with you the visual aspect of retardation.
Professor Filthy Frank, PhD in severe internet retardation. He also smokes crystal meth.
Oh yeah, baby, let me get some of those tits, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me suck on some good old dick, you know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Pictured how Sneeko picks up chicks.
Oh, God.
He legit strikes me as the type of guy to watch one of those alpha male YouTubers and sincerely try everything they do to try to pick up women, and then when the women obviously turn him away, he just brushes off like, she's clearly a lesbian.
POV, 5 seconds. POV, 5 seconds of break. Get fucking pepper sprayed.
And kicked in the nuts.
And clawed across the neck with fingernails.
Sorry, I got a little carried away. Now, let's start with the basics. Literally, phase 1, narcissism. Yeah. We'll start with Mr. Jim. Yeah.
The faggot who keeps taking pictures of him or herself flexing at home or at the gym. No, YouTube, it is not a slur. Calm down.
Gotta take a
This
picture.
is before everything is fucking sensitive.
Looks like all the hard work is paying off. I hope everyone accepts me now.
I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
Now, Mr. Jim, this might be hard to believe, but are you aware that nobody gives a shit? You literally glorify your own body so much that you need to share it with everybody. If I mention that I've been working hard at it, I'll look humble.
Glad to see all the hard work is paying off.
Do you know how fucking gay that is?
Classic selfie whore. Oh.
Hey, my exes.
I hate... Well, first off, I hate getting my picture taken in general, but I especially hate selfies.
Oh my gosh, I feel really insecure about myself, so in order to reassure myself that I'm not a fat fuck, I must gain likes for approval! More likes, please! I can feel it in my bones. I am beautiful,
Oh, God.
Classic selfie whore plus inspirational quoter. Ooh.
Yeah, and the whore from high school posts an inspirational quote. Ho, 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 be quiet.
This is like the stage 2 of selfie whore.
Oh, I'm not like a selfie whore.
What?
I said the one thing worse than stage 2 cancer.
Ugh.
No, I'm not like a selfie whore or anything. All I have to do is add an inspirational quote that has nothing to do with the picture so I don't look like a conceited slut.
Oh my gosh, nip slap. How can mirrors be real if their eyes aren't real?
Hashtag whore. Stage 3.
And these stages are not compliments, people.
No.
Because people I know in real life don't actually like my photos.
The next one's my favorite. Pretentious arrogance.
Look how deep I am.
Yeah, fun fact. That fucking cat sound effect was actually the fucking little fucking ghost boy from the Ju-on the Grudge films. I recognized the sound effect from one of the Japanese films.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yeah, he did look like he was about to be consumed by a vengeful ghost. This coming from somebody who just watched Sadako versus Kayako last night. It's literally a Ring versus the Grudge crossover film in Japan.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Okay, but you want to know what happens when you try to make them fight?
What?
Their curses combined make a whole ass new entity. That could essentially destroy the whole planet.
So it's like the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z.
In a way, yes, but twice as terrifying and more croaky.
Trunks and Goten combining to create what the fuck?
Don't get me started on Ted. We'll be talking about the frickin' argument downstairs scene. Hey, you shut the fuck up. Why don't you come down and make me tough guy? Why don't you come up here and make me come down to tough guy? I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Why don't you try it, asshole? Get up here and kick my ass. Godzilla and Kong roaring at each other from Earth and Hollow Earth. Colorized 2021.
Nice.
Literally, someone put that audio over scenes from Godzilla vs. Kong. And apparently the lady who really interrupted the argument was Mechagodzilla.
Nice.
Like, shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch!
Nice.
Wish Bradley Batista looking ass.
Oh.
I'm gonna get pummeled for that one.
Look, I can read. I love to read. I really love reading, and everybody needs to know.
Wow, look how deep I am. There was nothing like tea and a good book.
Whoa! Wait, hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. Now you can read? You, an average human, can read? Holy fucking shit! You can perform a basic human function? You're so smart, I'm gonna throw up. Hold on.
Look, I can cook.
Examples. Babysitting tonight, made dinner for the kids.
The next one, the classic, look, I can cook.
I'm really insecure about myself, so I need to make myself look like a really nice guy by looking like I know how to cook. Because I bet girls really like guys who can cook.
No matter what they say,
Wow, you might be proud, but everyone else just scrolling through and they went. And you know what? Most of the time, it's not that the food looks terrible. It's just so mediocre to the point where it's cringy. Like, wow, you made spaghetti? Once again, you performed the basic human function, and you gotta show it to everybody. I make a mean cup ramen, boy. I don't tell nobody about it, though. It's my secret, boy. Look, point is, unless you're Ainsley Harriet, you gotta shut that shit down.
Shut that shit down.
Sorry, what?
I said, shut that shit down.
Yeah. You're not Gordon Ramsay.
Drop a bunch of F-bombs you might be.
Gordon Ramsay would obliterate your shit, dude.
I feel like I'm the one contestant who actually yell back at him and feel no fear.
And then you get thrown out.
Yeah. And then again, I feel like being hugged by Gordon Ramsay would be the safest place ever.
Yeah, it's that weird juxtaposition. Like, I saw this piece of fan art on DeviantArt a while back where it was like Gordon Ramsay as Harry Potter's potions professor. And in the comments was one person who was like, Gordon Ramsay with the students.
Oh, I sent you this, I think.
Fuck. I'm trying to remember what it was, but...
It's like, you made this thing... Hang on, I'm going to see if I can find it again.
Yes, because now I'm blanking on it. But it's like Gordon Ramsay with the... You completely failed to produce a polyjuice potion. But it's alright, because it's actually one of the harder potions to produce. and I could see you were really putting your heart into it.
This school is a fucking mess.
Then Gordon
Hang
runs
on.
into the other
I
staff. And what's with this fucking noseless asshole riding around my school trying to kill my students? Did you just try to curse me, Volder cunt?
Fuck.
Well, of course it failed, you fucking idiot. You can't even you can't even spell Avada Kedavra. Here, somebody get me my wand. I'm gonna show you what a proper curse is, you fucking cue ball.
Well, I think I'm about to find it. Aha. It's in this conversation somewhere.
Like eons ago.
I know, it was right after me and Lily started going out. Yeah, you sent it in a Discord conversation. Ramsey during class. How's the memory potion coming along? Oh dear, that doesn't look right. No, it's okay. We're gonna start over, and I'll help you apply the student magic correctly. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna be honest. You failed to make the polyjuice potion, but that's one of the hardest potions to do correctly. And I saw you pouring your heart and soul into it, and that's something to be proud of. Therefore, I'm awarding 15 points to your house. Ramsey to the rest of the facility. This is a fucking disgrace. Students can partake in Quidditch and fucking Triwizard Tournament, but need a goddamn permission slip to go on Hogsmeade? Oh sure, breaking a few bones and possibly dying is okay, but God forbid they drink some butterbeer. This whole goddamn school is a mess. Sybil, would you clean up your fucking desk? How are you supposed to teach divination with all this clutter? It's just, oh my fucking god, these tea leaves are melting. The only thing I see in your future is you fucking getting your shit together. Snape, if I want your fucking opinion on my students, I will ask you. Until then, I suggest you take your nasally voice and fuck off before I dock you 50 points. Yes, you personally. I'll do it somehow. And then there's this fucking noseless arsehole who thinks he can just waltz in here and mess with my students. Did you just fucking try to curse me, fuck? Of course you failed. You can't even pronounce Avacadabra correctly. Give me my wand. I'll show you some curse. You fucking cue ball.
You can't even pronounce Avada Kedavra correctly!
I needed that laugh. Oh my fucking god. That's just fucking epic. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can save these to camera roll.
My favorite is the Snape one. I will personally dock you 50 points. Yes, you personally. I don't know how I'll do it, but I will.
At least someone have the balls to say something to Snape. Tell Joe I loved her. Joe who? Joe Mama.
Ooh.
Alright, it should be sending.
Ah, yes! Photography! Let's take a look at every Instagram photographer's life.
I have no talent whatsoever. I wish you could buy talent.
You can't.
Yes!
I know what I have to do now. Taking pictures of rocks and plants on the street, cause you're useless in life with daddy's money. You're a cowboy.
Daddy! I want to go to art school.
Oh, fuck, not this bullshit again.
But Daddy, look at these Instagram likes.
Let me see that. Holy fuck! It's time to throw away all your applications.
Because you're going to art school!
Just kidding, kill yourself.
Bruh. Yeah, just a heads up, after a few more videos, we might have to cut this stream short, because it's fucking killer in this fucking shed, dude.
Yeah? Oh, I hear you.
So we'll finish off this video, we got a few more minutes, and you said we could potentially premiere some of my Devil May Cry gameplay on this stream.
Yes, we'll actually do that after we're done watching Frank here.
That's cool with me.
Okay.
Oh, the fuck!
I think the heat is preventing my phone from charging.
It's possible, and you're further south than I am.
Unfortunately, it's fucking. Oh my god! I might just ruin my Spider-Man shirt.
Mr. Good Taste in Music. Examples: takes screenshots of what they are listening to and subtly parades taste in music.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, this might be, to do a thing Frank did earlier in the video, this might be difficult to explain, but are you aware that nobody gives a shit?
No one fucking cares!
Ah, yes. The Mr. Look at Me, I listen to good music.
Wow, I just want to feel musically superior to everybody and parade my taste in music.
Whoever doesn't like my music taste obviously has no taste in music. I am better than everybody.
Wow, I just realized how rude I am.
I need a picture of me and a guitar, too.
Insecurity intensifies in D major.
In D major.
Whoa, Mr. Music Man, you want to chill out for a sec? You got me. I get it. You listen to, fucking, like the Smiths or something. Cool. Real cool.
I am creative. Draws autistic pictures and believes she is an artist.
Yeah, sure. Everyone feel better.
Mr. Look, I am creative.
I feel the need to distinguish myself from everybody else. I like to draw, and I like to paint.
I'm also severely autistic.
I do self-portrait.
Wow! Vincent Van Gogh. Now all you need to do is cut your ear off. Oh wait, your drawings suck. So you'd basically be a faggot with his ear cut off.
Art history memes.
And now we enter phase 3, where all the ratchet shit happens.
The ratchet realm.
I didn't want to have to go into this, but I feel like it's necessary.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that leaked footage from the live-action version of the Family Guy cafeteria scene looks fire.
Oh, nice.
Now, besides the fact that everyone says bruh, there are a lot of screenshots of tweets that apparently no one knows how to drag and save, so they've been screenshotted a million times more, to the point where you can't even read them. I've seen screenshots of Instagram, put on Instagram. Why does it sound like they're yelling all the time?
Nigga grabbing the booty in the middle of the fight! He crossed the snare into the shadow roll when the girl top riding and you try to get a titty and your man gotta suck it on your balls and she accidentally lick your ass!
They also capitalize that.
Dude, that Buzz Lightyear picture. When you're the school shooter walking into the special ed room and the autistic kid comes over and bites your dick off. Or when the school shooter is just about to kill himself, then your Skechers light up.
Ooh.
Or that's like when you're hiding from the school, when you're pretending to be dead, hiding from the school shooter, and you feel him behind you, starts zipping his pants, and he says, "This boy always had a nice ass."
The hell?
Meaning the school shooter is about to fuck a dead body. Wait, what?
I just got an email saying the stream was interrupted because of a copyright notice.
Are we still streaming?
It looks like it is, yeah.
Like, bro, what are we fucking copywriting?
I have no idea. Maybe it was the thing from, I don't know. Maybe it was that World Star meme he was doing.
How the fuck is that copyright?
I have no idea.
every word in their sentence sometimes. Never understood that. And what scares me the most is the comments. If it's something like a really hot girl's ass, you're always gonna get a bunch of these emojis. Not just one at a time, but all at once. It has to be like 6 of them. What is it with Ratchet, Twitter, and Kick? Look, I've never used Kick before, but from what I've seen, Kick is either for really young children or full-grown black people. Why? I don't know. It's just the way God intended it to be. And sometimes the picture isn't even funny, but everyone's always putting Trev with a bunch of these faces. Why are you crying? And then someone screenshots that and puts it on Twitter. And last but not least, you got the people that take pictures of the drugs and money. And I'm like,
yeah. Because I know when I have a bunch of illicit drugs in my possession, the first thing I want to do is show it off on Twitter and Instagram.
Congratulations, you brain dead. Congratulations, you brain dead bitch. You like you're 16 going on 80.
Your face looks like Willie Nelson's nutsack with 2 eyeballs drawn on it.
Hey, marijuana's a gateway drug. Motherfucker, no it ain't. I smoked so much pot one time I thought my thumbtack Chili's was a snake. Well, you're from Toy Story looking at. There was a snake in my boot.
Right.
I fucking love that video.
Or that guy who defrauded COVID relief funds from the federal government, who defrauded the government for the hell? Now my screen is saying stream unavailable.
That's fucked.
What the shit? Your stream has been temporarily blocked because we detected copyrighted audio and video. What?
Fucking cut.
What?
Fucking cuts.
Is it because of the Frank? It's because of the filthy Frank stuff, isn't it? It's because of the filthy Frank shit, isn't it?
Fucking cuck.
What the hell? Seriously. Seriously, what in the actual shit? I mean, turn off streaming, turn on streaming, and see if that'll help. Try it again.
Like bro moment right here.
Yeah. What the actual shit? I'm gonna look this up because what the fuck? Says we're live. Stream is no longer being blocked due to copyright issues. There, thank you. It's got to be because of the filthy Frank video.
No, don't ever let that happen again, you fucking lizard-looking fucks.
Alright, apparently we can't watch filthy Frank.
We can watch my gameplay videos, though.
Yeah, because Capcom doesn't give a fuck. So, what do we start with?
I guess the Urizen boss fight.
Alright. Now, I have not played Devil May Cry 5.
Well, Dante looks like a 6 Leon.
With the dark hair, at least.
Yeah.
Which,
They should use the same face model for Resident Evil 6 remake.
yeah.
Is that the damn fruit you've been jabbering about? Doesn't look so special to me.
Might as well skip to like 2.5 minutes in because
Yeah.
that's when the action.
Cutscene. There we go.
Huh, perfect skip.
Yep. So I guess just running up and spamming attack doesn't exactly work.
Oh, it works as long as you avoid that kick.
Yeah.
And that. Gotta wait. I don't really do a lot of damage, so I'm in my super devil trigger.
Yeah, I can see
you hold down L1. You hold down L1 to put it into the like the red meter above the bars there.
Yeah.
Like you notice it gets sucked into the bigger red meter.
So that's your devil trigger meter.
Super devil trigger, like the one where it's actual hardcore damage.
It's been a while since I played Devil May Cry.
I'm hoping that they decide to remake it.
I think the only ones I've actually, because I haven't played that much of the series, I think the only ones I've actually played are, I know I played the first one, and I played the reboot where they gave Dante that goofy short haircut.
Yeah, Taylor Lautner looking ass.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Well, there's even a fucking cutscene where a white wig falls on his head and he says, "Not in a million years."
Yeah, that was just.
As if to say, "Fuck you to the fans."
That was weapons grade cringe.
Yeah, well, one of the bonus costumes was his outfit in Devil May Cry 3, so at least that gave the game somewhat of a DMC feel.
Yeah.
Like, include the white hair and the red jacket.
Now, supposedly, the Devil May Cry... Now, supposedly, Screen Gems still owns the film rights to the Devil May Cry license. I don't know if they're going to actually move forward with the Devil May Cry movie or not. Anytime in the near future.
All the weapons into it, please.
Right. Well, I mean, considering
John Roberts.
Considering he hasn't made, outside of Mortal Kombat, Alien vs. Predator, and the Resident Evil movies he's directed, he hasn't made a single film that has turned a profit, so everything else he's made has pretty much flopped. Event Horizon flopped, Soldier flopped, Three Musketeers flopped, Pompeii flopped, Death Race did mediocre business.
So he's basically Roland Emmerich.
And Monster Hunter flopped hard.
Yeah,
I'm not even a Monster Hunter fan, and I thought that movie was bullshit.
Could have been better.
You put Tony Jaa in your movie. You've got Tony Jaa in a movie. You're gonna have him do some fights, do a fight scene or two with Mila Jovovich.
That's ridiculous.
Why the fuck shoot it in that tight, shaky cam, fast cut manner?
I mean, at least it's not as bad as Apocalypse, where it was literally shot like a music video, and the fucking...
No, it's worse than...
What did you say about the choppy editing in your review of Apocalypse?
You know, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've watched that.
I already told you what I think about that. How literally, if you're gonna play a drinking game where you take a shot for every Umbrella logo you see, you might as well just book an ambulance.
Yeah. Oh,
you might as well just book an ambulance, because you are probably because about 5 minutes in, you are going to need to go to the fucking hospital.
Right.
It's like, please don't show another Umbrella logo. Oh, SUVs. Shot. Dead. It's like Umbrella. I mean, even on the goddamn license plates, Umbrella's like, fuck the law. We don't give a shit. Go ahead and issue me a ticket, officer. I'll just drop a T102 I'll just drop a T103 in your living room. Explain that to your wife as it beats the hell out of you.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wait, was T103 Nemesis or was that TO2?
You know, I don't. I just remember T. You know, it's been a while, so I don't really remember that much.
Well, just know what I'm talking. I'm referring to the multiple tyrants dropped into Raccoon City, apparently, on the night of September 30th, 1998.
Right.
Explain that to your wife, because it beats the hell out of you. I think I included that in my review of Apocalypse on my old YouTube channel. Because remember, you did full-fledged reviews and I did footnote reviews?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this boss fight in particular is a goddamn pain in the ass.
Oh, I'm sure. Because it's Virgil.
It's the one video I uploaded where I actually died.
Now, if they ever did decide to do a Devil May Cry movie, who you got on for Dante?
That's actually not something I gave a lot of thought.
It's been too long since I've played the games to really give an adequate answer to.
Well, it has to be someone who loves the game shit.
Yeah.
But in terms of a fan thing, if we're talking about a young Dante, I definitely would cast Tanner Buchanan from Cobra Kai as Nero. Or maybe even Tom Holland as Nero. But I don't see Tom Holland being in any R-rated movies, so that's probably a no-go.
Yeah, right now he seems to be. I mean, apart from I think it was the Devil You Know, or something like that for Netflix, or that movie Cherry that he did for, I think it was Apple TV.
I probably cast Robert Pattinson as Dante.
I could see that. Just as long as they don't make him an emo dildo like they did with Bruce Wayne.
Still better than Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I could actually buy Robert Pattinson being this emotionally distant Bruce Wayne. I could not buy Christian Bale's Patrick Bateman without the schizophrenia.
I was literally about to say that.
Which I'm planning on watching American Psycho sometime this week. So I actually have not seen it.
Yeah, another main reason to watch that is for Willem Dafoe, and only downside is, well, I don't know how you feel about Jared Leto, but it has Jared Leto in it.
I'm kind of indifferent to him.
Yeah. Try to run Joker movie. I feel like the failure of Morbius was caused by him trying to kill the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie.
I think it was just kind of there as a movie.
Yeah.
Whew. See, Virgil's got some moves on him. Man, he is a dick with those blades.
You said it, not me. Yeah, and you can revive with either red orbs or a gold orb.
Nice.
But I went for the red orb. I went for the gold orb because, I kind of need to buy upgrades when I go through the game again.
Yeah.
I'm piss poor about buying upgrades.
Oh, he's got that Gray Fox bullet parry move going. Either someone's blowing up your phone or your charger's being a twat again.
Yes. I'll tell you what I went for dinner. I'll tell you what I went for dinner in a minute, babe. Leave me alone. If I go missing, just know she did it.
Oh, that's fine, man. It happens.
I'm talking about murder.
Right.
Like.
Well, that also happened.
It's part of why I can never be a Taco Bell employee or I can never be a Taco Bell employee or a fast food employee in general, because there would literally be a link somewhere that says Taco Bell employee slaps customer with burrito. I really should have left in the record. I really should have recorded the fight between Nero and Dante. Not Dante, Nero and Virgil.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right after this fight, and Nero gets his arm back from some sort of demonic power. And for the first time in the game, we actually get to see him turn into his damn demonic form.
I wasn't even aware he was missing an arm to begin with.
Yeah, Anakin Skywalker looking ass.
Oh, I see.
Like, you could buy these mechanical arms which acted as sort of launchers. Called Devil Breakers. And I always went with the one that looked... I always go with the Punchline, because it looks... I never use the Devil Breakers, I just use the swords and guns, but I like it on there because it looks like Anakin's mechanical arm. Which makes you wonder, what would happen if Virgil dueled with a Jedi?
Well...
Are demon swords lightsaber resistant? Huh. Steve from Code Veronica looking ass.
Yeah,
No, actually, no. That looks like Samanosuke about to turn into the Oni.
Well, you know more about those than I do.
Yeah. Alright, I got enough time for one more.
Okay. I'm going to assume Possum Reviews' videos are copyrighted because he does movie reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that people are review bombing the RE4 remake on Metacritic now because calling it woke garbage, which I predicted people were going to be screaming wokeness over them changing Ashley's outfit and her and taking out the line about her ballistics.
My only issue with the game is that they said they weren't cutting any content, but where's the goddamn RPD costume?
Apparently the U3 boss is missing.
You see, I was okay with that cutout. Because that boss fight and the fucking container always gave me anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that in the RE engine, I probably would have had a goddamn panic attack. It's like, let go of my foot, you fucker.
Yeah. I do.
Oh, my neck is stop breathing.
Yeah. It is unfortunate that they cut it because then you don't get that sweet line of dialogue. Since you're here, why don't I introduce you to it? Can't remember the name, huh? A senior moment, perhaps.
First time players thinking they're about to battle fucking Pennywise.
Writhe in my cage of torment, my friend.
Shut the fuck up, Sadler. Like in that one abridged series. It's like, which do you prefer, steak or beef? I'd say steak, but I got a lot of beef with you, Mr. Kennedy. And it's like, Salazar salad. That was terrible and you know it. Yeah. And the part in the Resident Evil 4 remake where Leon's just like, literally just did what we all... He basically said what we all thought and did what we wish we could have back in 2005. And just pulled out his gun, just shot him in the chest and shot him in the head.
Right. Oh, we all wanted to just shoot Salazar right then and there.
It's like, you talk too much.
You talk too much, and you never shut up.
Dude, Salazar, I bet the first thing I went for Salazar's mind. Bruh. Like, the first shot, mark my words, and if there's an abridged series and made in the style of the abridged Spood, he's definitely gonna say, "Bro, what?" Like,
when you're on your 10th Resident Evil playthrough.
Oh, brother. Oh, these fucking lasers, man. I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Dude. It's like, bro, dude, if you want infinite ammo on any other weapon, they make you wear fucking cat ears.
Nice.
I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go with the classics and I'm just gonna stick with the classics and just, only use the infinite ammo weapons that are in the original.
It's insane how people have found how many skips speedrunners have found so far. I mean, I'm not a speedrunner. I prefer to just play the game normally.
Yeah. And hey, let's not forget that Devil May Cry is literally built around a scrap version of Resident Evil 4.
Yep.
Same with Onimusha, a scrap version of a Resident Evil spin-off. Set in feudal Japan. Imagine slicing through zombies with a katana.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that in Dead Island multiple times.
Dude, Dead Island was so fun back then.
It still is for me.
Yeah.
I have no idea why Dead Island 2 is being called Dead Island 2 when the game takes place in Los Angeles.
I don't know why it's being called Dead Island 2 and literally Dead Island Riptide is Dead Island 2.
Riptide is basically just a DLC expansion.
In disc form.
Yeah.
I still say it's a sequel.
The developers knew how satisfying this would be. I mean, we've been doing that since 2005. We've also been doing that since 2005.
Yeah.
I love that even Leon now has the Gray Fox bullet parry.
Hello there.
God damn!
Yeah, the infinite ammo cat ears looks just fucking stupid. Sorry, it just looks stupid.
Yes, it does.
I'm not gonna fuck. If I have to wear that to have infinite ammo, I'm not fucking doing it. At least they brought back the Chicago, the infinite launcher, the infinite Chicago typewriter, and the infinite hand cannon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if they don't add the RPD costume in somehow over the next 4 or 5 months, I'm just not gonna get it.
Oh, I love how people are because people are suggesting an RE5 remake. There's already people talking about how quote unquote racist the original game was, just because it took place in Africa.
Oh, people are fucking idiots.
Yeah, somebody's claiming that the new Mario movie is quote horribly offensive. How and why, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's just a no for me, dog.
But it's Grace Randolph shooting her mouth again and proving that she doesn't know a goddamn thing about movies.
You see, that's one of those YouTubers where you just put SpongeBob music over them talking. Like dun, 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 dun. Or
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Dude, put that over a car chase, you'll laugh your ass off, trust me. Or put that over being chased by the Gyarados on Resident Evil 4. Or the Salazar statue. You know the Salazar statue that comes to life and chases you?
Yeah.
Like, bro, or better yet, put the fucking Benny Hill theme over it.
Alright, well, I know Razor Fist's videos are content safe. So, a while back we watched his Mass Effect Andromeda video. Now let's watch his Mass Effect 3 video. Mass Effect 3, Mass Disappointment.
Probably gonna have to be the last one.
That's fine.
Please relieve him of it.
I'm gonna mute this just because he uses the One Winged Angel music from Final Fantasy VII, and I don't know if Square Enix copyrights that. Okay.
Alright, I'll say this
we
right off
go.
the bat. Apart from this preface, this review will contain absolutely no mention of Mass Effect 3's ending. I've seen the furor, I've seen the community's aberrant reaction, and
I'm just gonna point out how fucking metal it is that Razor Fist used to do his videos with a Motorhead poster and a Deadwood poster immediately behind him. Because he's made it no secret that he's a huge Motorhead fan and that Deadwood is his favorite TV show of all time.
I mean, it is a good show.
It's a great show, especially Ian McShane's character is such a scumbag, but he's also the best character on it.
Yeah, my favorite moment of the show was just when the guy goes, "Fuck you, sir." I just put that shit over everything. Fuck you, sir.
For me, it's any scene Ian McShane is in, it's automatically good.
Right.
Yeah. You want a blowjob while I talk to you? No. I wasn't offering it personally. I trust you know 2% of nothing's fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days I'm gonna roast another To Catch a Predator clip, and I'm gonna use the one of him going, "Look at him, striding out there like some randy maniac bishop."
Damn.
and I've seen the many endings themselves. Perhaps more to the point, I've seen so many otherwise astute and perceptive individuals become so thoroughly exasperated by one relatively innocuous ending that you've actually convinced yourself the rest of the game was even marginally playable or entertaining up until that point. Today, I would like to illustrate to my fellow Rageaholics why that is not the case. Condescension is the watchword for Mass Effect 3. I understand the occasional helpful tutorial can mollify...
I'm just going to show that meme again. Oh, Whitney Houston died? Tell me all about how you've always been a huge fan. Dude, I fucking hate that so much when a famous person dies and everybody on Facebook and Twitter just immediately acts like they've always been a fan of that person. It's like, bro, don't shit on my plate and tell me it's a brownie.
Yeah, that's just cool.
You've been jamming out to Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber. Don't act like you've been a Whitney Houston fan all of a sudden just because she died.
Yeah.
Although I wasn't using Facebook when Michael Jackson died, I can only imagine all the fake lifelong fans that were flooding it after he passed.
Yeah, that's just a huge bra moment.
Yeah.
For Mass Effect 3, I understand the occasional helpful tutorial can mollify any potential frustration, but at one point there was literally a button prompt informing me that pushing the left thumbstick would move my character forward.
No shit!
Uh-huh.
Don't you just love it when in-game tutorials tell you that pressing the left analog stick moves you forward? It's like, do you assume I've never played a video game before in my life?
Yeah, bruh.
What the fuck?
Well, gosh, why stop there? Give me an eye-blinking prompt every 5 goddamn seconds, or better yet, why not set a timer letting me know when it's time to don my striper jammies and head off to bed, you supercilious fucking dolts? If I were permitted to offer one item of advice to BioWare's Mass Effect 3 development team, then in 3 words or less, it would offer one item of advice to BioWare's Mass Effect 3.
Pictured Marvel's writing staff. No, pictured Kevin Feige's writing staff.
Bruh.
Also pictured Kathleen Kennedy's writing staff.
Dude. What the hell?
You're goddamn right I went there.
Redevelopment team, then in 3 words or less, it would be as follows. Be Mass Effect. Stop trying to be Gears of War and fucking Halo. Not because some random, bafflingly attractive internet reviewer said so, but because simply put, you're fucking terrible at it. What maladies does the combat suffer from, you ask? Oh, not much. Just little things like ammo that glitches to the extent you often can't pick it up off the fucking ground in the middle of a firefight. Not a big deal, you say? Well, maybe if you could carry more than 11 sniper rifle rounds at a time, it fucking wouldn't be. Oh, and let's not forget the wonky-ass hitboxes that turn every other gunfight into so much guesswork. Oh, what's that? You scored a direct headshot? Think again, motherfucker. Your bullets just went through me, but if you'll aim to the empty space to my immediate right, you'll find you can blow my head clean off my shoulders. Sure, IGN, that deserves a 9.5.
That's literally what I said about playing Operation Raccoon City.
Damn.
That is exactly how it felt playing Operation Raccoon City for me. Oh.
It's fucking hot.
Alright, well let's try to speed run through this.
Yeah.
People who say this game's gunplay approaches Gears of War should be fucking euthanized.
Oh.
Epic Games isn't turpentine swillingly retarded enough to bind 4 separate and conflicting functions to the same goddamn button. Actually 5 if you count the running slide that only works when the moon is full and the planets fucking align. If I'm standing to the right of a conveniently placed chest-high wall, and depressing the A button puts me into cover, then I'm not exactly spring-heel Jack if I leap to the conclusion that pressing A and moving the thumbstick to the left should safely hide me behind cover. But doing so executes a tactical role that's roughly as useful as YouTube's new channel design, which often ensures an enemy bullet will purchase a timeshare in your fucking frontal lobe. That's what you call hideously awful control. You've got a controller filled with buttons, BioWare. Hell, you even got 2 buttons that do the same fucking thing. How did your control scheme become such a one-button clusterfuck that somewhere along the way you removed both the crouch and the holster your weapon functions. But hey, at least they built an entire multiplayer component around this impossibly glitched, aimless fucking idiocy. Sure, it's not competitive multiplayer, but it also couldn't possibly ever be, because Mass Effect 3's combat is buggier than a Magic Johnson blood transfusion.
Now you know where I stole that reference from.
I thought the term was buggier than a Charlie Sheen blood test.
Also from Razor Fist. I forget exactly which video he said it in, but I also borrowed that one from him.
Not even EA would publish a multiplayer game that buggier than a Magic Johnson blood transfusion. Not even EA would...
Umbrella Corporation, a subsidiary of Electronic Arts. Dude, if anything, EA is a subsidiary of Umbrella.
Oh my god.
You can't tell me. They are. You can't tell me otherwise.
Would publish a multiplayer game that barely ass functional, which is saying something, because they stamped their logo happily on the cover of Army of Two without batting an eyelash. Can someone pull Casey Hudson down from the pretentiousness party he's having with the burning bush on the mountaintop? Because I'd like a few questions answered, not plot-related questions, mind you. The incomparable Mac Walters is at the narrative helm after all, which means if the bar were set any lower, he could limbo with fucking dust mites. No, simple gameplay-related questions like, what is the ever-loving point of employing the tactical cloak function when all but 2 enemy classes can see you with infrared? Which is convenient because it saves me the time of flushing my XP down the fucking toilet. You're probably wondering at this point why I'm seemingly harping on the slapdash combat, but I wouldn't have to if every conversation, every cutscene, every tiresome planet-scanning sequence wasn't crafted for the singular purpose of shoehorning the player into yet another insipid combat scenario that's utterly beleaguered with basic design flaws and pervasive glitches. What an illuminating series of design meetings these must have been. Hey, you know what would serve as the perfect complement to the last 7 waves of perpetually respawning assault troops and Centurions? 7 more butt-fucking waves of assault troops and Centurions. Oh, but what about enemy AI? We were so busy increasing Leora and Ashley's cup size, we forgot to program these assholes to think. Well, fuck it. Get them to hide behind conveniently placed rubble and throw grenades for 20 goddamn hours. Game of the Year awards, here we come!
I feel like that trophy he just showed.
Rubble and throw grenades for 20 goddamn hours. Game of...
This trophy here is the perfect metaphor for the Academy Awards. Even on the base of the trophy where it says Stupidus Maximus.
The Year awards, here we come! But at least I'm inundated with Clint Mansell's compositional genius looping the same banal orchestral diarrhea for the duration of the monochromatic festivities. Bwom, diddle-diddle, bwom, diddle-diddle. I'm composing, Mommy, I'm composing!
That's racist.
You're a racist. It's like the Energizer soundtrack. It just keeps blowing and blowing. And you get the morbid sense that BioWare is cognizant of this fact because they go to great lengths to cram as much of the Mass Effect 1 and 2 soundtrack into the game as humanly possible. I can't decide if the character development in Mass Effect 3 is oxymoronic or just plain moronic. You'll go vast stretches of time receiving only non-dialogue courtesy responses from a character that professes to be your fucking soulmate, and suddenly BioWare opens the poontang floodgates and everyone from Liara to the ship's janitor wants 3 1/2 inches of John Shepard for breakfast. Side quests are a total fucking mess. For one thing, the journal has all the specificity of a Sylvia Brown palm reading. Yes, I understand I need to meet with Steve somewhere in the galaxy. Could you maybe narrow it the fuck down for me? And don't say, but Razorfist, don't you see you're asking for more hand-holding? No, shithead. The way I see it, no side quest is complete unless it first begins with a complete sentence. And a complete sentence contains what? A subject, a time, a place, an object, and a verb. This isn't charades, you're giving me instructions, asshole. And could the new characters possibly be any more off-putting? Snooky doesn't do anything useful that doesn't involve knee pads, and Lieutenant Sledge Thundercock needs a tattoo of a fucking personality. The only reason I don't call this guy a tool is because tools are useful. And
also one that I took from him. And in all fairness, he is talking about a character who's played by Freddie Prinze Jr.
That sums it up.
So there's that.
And can someone explain to me the purpose of Jessica Chobot's character? I mean, aside from assuring a ceaseless onslaught of objective IGN journalism, gosh, I wonder what IGN's Mass Effect 3 feature will be this week. Theocratic experts proclaim Messiah has returned in form of Mass Effect 3. Casey Hudson's douche smirk cures the blues, experts say. You can all but bang this daffy slag in your second conversation with her, which makes Mass Effect 3 easily the most prominent example of truth in advertising. I'm not saying Jessica Chobot is a vapid whore, but her uterus is now classified as festival seating.
Bro.
I fucking love that line.
Give me fucking chill pill.
I mean, you could easily say the same thing about Kamala Harris.
Bruh.
And AOC.
Well, I don't consider AOC a real fucking politician. I'm sorry, I do not.
No, she has all the impact of an Instagram thought. In fact, she'd be better off as an Instagram thought.
Hey, when she sees you have $8 to pay for her blue check mark, picture of AOC putting her hair in a ponytail.
Okay.
I don't care. That's funny as hell. Ask anyone; they'll tell you it's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
If you don't think that's funny, you get the hell out of here.
Which brings me at last to the character of Kai Lang. Allow me to pose a simple query, if I may. If for the past decade the elusive man had access to a gravity-defying emo space ninja with a katana that slices through motherfucking planets, with magical plot device powers that enable him to perfectly discern the motives and exact locations of every organic being in the galaxy, then why in fuck would he spend trillions resurrecting Commander Shepard? This walking Deus Ex Machina could have just gone Super Saiyan and sure you can punch the fuck out of the collectors. It would have saved us 2 completely pointless sequels, and unlike Kai Lang's wardrobe, it might have made something resembling actual sense. Does it deserve...
Damn.
First off, Kai Lang looks like a bargain bin Nightwing.
Bro.
Second, I love how you put that into Google and Google corrects you. Paris Hilton isn't a whore. Did you mean to say Paris Hilton is a whore?
That's a bra moment and a half if I've ever seen one.
God damn it.
Hey, that one time where it's like, no, but actually yes. Literally, Google is that pirate from that one fucking movie. Well, no, but actually yes.
His wardrobe, it might have made something resembling actual sense. Does it deserve a user score of 4.3 on Metacritic? Absolutely. A bad game, as I've reiterated on multiple occasions, is any game that fails to attain what it strives for. In frantically scrambling to the top of the shooter mountain, Mass Effect 3 has abandoned what little high ground Mass Effect 2 had left, that being interesting characters and intriguing sci-fi. Perhaps more importantly, it's just not a competent shooter at all. The cover system doesn't work, the enemy hitboxes are a discordant fucking mess, the difficulty is all over the map, from enemies that take one shot to kill, to enemies that kill you in one hit and take 2 sniper rifle clips and nothing but headshots to put the fuck down. And if exploration was more your forte, I wouldn't get too fucking excited if I were you. Couldn't wait to finally see the Asari homeworld after 3 games of cock teasing? Tough shit, it's brown and gray. Couldn't wait to finally set foot on Earth? Brown and gray.
That's just great for somebody like me who's more exploration inclined.
Right?
Oh.
This game is boring, it's repetitive, it was an active chore for me to get through. By the end of this protracted abortion, you will be so motherfucking sick of looking at cannibals, marauders, and Cerberus shock troops, you may very well consider removing your own occipital lobe to preclude further exposure to BioWare's aggressive laziness. This game could have had the best ending in the history of video games and still been fucking horrendous. The only difference between artistic integrity and virginity is that Casey Hudson has lost his artistic integrity. I'm Razor for God fucking speed.
God damn.
Man has a point. I stopped playing Mass Effect a long time ago.
Oh, Jesus, Razor. Okay. I think that's good enough to call it a day, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here. I gotta turn the air back on. You gotta get into some AC.
Yeah, and hopefully my phone actually fucking charges when it cools down.
Yeah, well, technically you're not supposed to use your phone while you're charging it. It actually kills your battery.
My battery's already dead. If I came into the stream with full charge, about an hour in, my phone would die.
Fair enough.
So I just leave it plugged in on the phone holder that I use to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, so apart from that little hiccup we had from trying to watch Filthy Frank earlier in the stream.
Yeah, it was a decent stream.
Yeah, that was a good time. I don't know what we're gonna do on our next stream, which, to reiterate the point, won't be happening until next Monday, thanks to my schedule change.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna make sure that I have a decent charger by then.
Yeah. But we will figure out what we're doing, and once we do, we'll get back to you guys. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you later.